This President's Month, Nielsen Dodge is out to break all our sales records. We're ready to save you more than ever before.
Lease a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4 for just $169 a month.
From huge discounts to big cash for your trade to helping you get the credit you need, you're guaranteed to save today the Nielsen way. Plus, with every purchase, you'll drive away with a new big screen TV. Our biggest savings ever are happening all month at Nielsen Dodge.
Ram Truck Month.
Welcome to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, as we come to you from the parking lot here on Route 10 in East Hanover. Come check out the great selection of new and used cars. It's a great time to come get a car. February's coming up, and that's President's Day, and you have great sales with President's Day weekend. So please check out the great selection here at the dealership on Route 10 in East Hanover. We're going to start off tonight's show with the Morris County Wrestling Championships held every year at Mount Olive. Dave Fellini does a great job there. Del Barton again was dominant. They had a whole bunch of champs won their 10th straight team title. Let's check out the highlights of the championships.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
We go to Mount Olive High School for the Morris County Wrestling Championships, and we start at 145 pounds, and it's Travis DeVoso of Del Barton with the takedown in the back points en route to a 6-0 decision over Sean Connolly of Hanover Park. At 152 pounds, watch Vincent Adriano of Del Barton with the second period takedown as he works his way out during his 6-2 decision over Evan Vasquez of Roxbury. Then it's Kieran Calvetti of Del Barton continuing the great start for the Green Wave as he gets the back points here as he majors the decisions Bobby Hortense of Jefferson 11-4. Del Barton's run ends at 170 pounds. Marco Geisha of West Morris gets the 2 here on the edge of the mat. He gets the call as he would top A.J. Lonsky of Del Barton 4-3.
It's great. I mean, this environment, so much competition, good competition. Everyone's going crazy in the stands. The one mat, that light on you, it's something.
But Del Barton gets back on top of the podium here. Watch Cole Crushpain at 182 pounds with the third period takedown of Shane Connolly at Jefferson as he would go on to post the 7-0 victory. At 195 pounds, watch Gage Armijo of Mendham locking up Dave Opus of Mount Olive for the fall in 53 seconds to claim the title. We go to 220 pounds, and it's Loriden Lika of Montville with the 2 here versus Trey Zungambik of Del Barton as he would post the 5-3 win to collect his 100th career victory. Congratulations. At 285 pounds, it's Jaden Davidson of Mount Olive with the takedown on the edge of the mat as he would defeat Wade Drugak of Morris Knolls 7-2. Now watch Joey Oliveri of Hanover Park at 106 pounds work hard to get the 2 en route to a 3-1 decision over Nico Nardone of Del Barton. We go to the 113-pound final, and it's reigning state champ Anthony Clark at Del Barton with the early points versus Michael Queso of West Morris as he would post a 3-1 decision over Queso. At 120 pounds, Del Barton picks up another gold medal. Watch Alex Trzynski get the reversal here versus Don DeGena of Mendham as he would post a 4-0 victory. Then at 126 pounds, it's the top wrestler in the nation at that weight class, Pat Glory of Del Barton, as he decks Don DiFrancesco Antonio in 140 to win his 4th straight title as he was named the OW.
I don't really know how many people have won this tournament 4 times, but I'm sure I'm in great company. So it's just really humbling, and I'm, really blessed to be able to be part of this big tradition and, be able to wrestle this great tournament. So I'm really blessed.
And it's another state champ winning a state title at 132 pounds. Watch Nick Ramo of Hanover Park pile up the points in his 21-8 major decision over Sebastian Cornano of Morris Catholic. In the final match of the night, it's Dan Fungaro of Booton with the takedown in the back points as he tops Connor Matrot of Montville in a major decision 11-3 as Del Barton wins its 10th straight team title with 316 points as West Morris places second.
Great competition here. I feel, there's probably 4 or 5 guys in my bracket that could be down in Atlantic City, so it's good to have that experience with those guys, and it's a good marker for where you're at.
All right, another dominant effort by Del Barton, but a lot of great individual efforts from other wrestlers from around Morris County, just showing how strong the county is. Team state sectionals will be coming up very soon, and then districts and regions, and hopefully we'll have some more state champs out of the champions at Morris County. You had Nick Ramo, Pat Glory, who's just having an amazing season, and he's going to Princeton, and then Anthony Clark. So you got 3 state champs and 1 county champs. Let's see if they can continue and do that down in Atlantic City. We'll have more here on the Morris County Sports Beat right after this here on MugsMedia.com.
This President's Month, Nielsen Dodge is out to break all our sales records. We're ready to save you more than ever before.
Lease a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4 for just $169 a month.
From huge discounts to big cash for your trade to helping you get the credit you need, you're guaranteed to save today the Nielsen way. Plus, with every purchase, you'll drive away with a new big screen TV. Our biggest savings ever are happening all month at Nielsen Dodge.
Ram Truck Month.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use Pop Money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. Boys Hoops, a big American Division battle. American Division has Jefferson, Sparta, Pope John, Morris Hills, and Mount Olive. Well, Jefferson's off to a good start. They took on Sparta and turned in a great win against the Spartans. Let's check out the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
We head to Jefferson High School for the annual Dunk for Disabilities game, and Joe Patelli gets Jefferson off to the quick start. Watch him pop the 3 here, and it's 3-0 Jefferson over Sparta. The Falcons take a 10-3 lead here. Watch Stephen Bremen drain the shot from beyond the arc, and Jefferson has the 7-point lead. And the bonus bomb was friendly all night to the Falcons. This time it's Anthony Johnson knocking it down to make it 15-7. Sparta cuts its deficit to 5 here on this 3 in transition as Dante Jofield finds Jack Kavanaugh, and the Spartans trail by 5, 15-10. But Cole Candell ends the quarter with a personal 4-0 run, capped here with this nice drive to the basket, and Jefferson has a 19-10 lead after 1 quarter. Second quarter we go, and it's Nick Miller from three-point land as he converts the nice kick from Joe Patelli, and Jefferson's up by 12, 22-10. Alex Podolsky gave Sparta some good minutes off the bench, but Jack Kavanaugh with a nice feed, and Sparta trails 22-15, forcing a Jefferson timeout. Jefferson would push its lead to 9 again. Watch Nick Miller with the spin move, and he gets it to go, and Jefferson's up 26-17. All right, still a 9-point game with time ticking away in the second quarter, and right before the buzzer, after the good ball movement, it's Stefan Tisma with the wing 3, and Jefferson has the 33-21 lead at the break. Third quarter we go, and it's the Matthew Johnson show for Jefferson. Watch him here on the offensive glass, stick the missed free throw back in, and to make it a 40-23 game Jefferson. Then he starts his 3-point barrage as he takes the kick from Stephen Bremen, and he cans the wing 3, the first of 4 in the quarter. Now watch him hit his third tray here as he converts a nice skip pass from his brother Anthony Cheech Johnson, and the Falcons are soaring with a 52-27 lead. And then for good measure, it's Stephen Bremen ending the quarter with this terrific move, and Jefferson has a huge 65-37 lead through 3 quarters of play. Fourth quarter we go, and it's Aiden Mastandrea with the look to Dante Jofield, who buries the three, but Sparta still trails 65-40. Then watch Jake Breland go up strong, and he draws the foul for Sparta, but Jefferson still has the huge lead, 69-45. And Stephen Bremen, who finished with a game-high 26 points, finishes the break here off the great look from Joe Patelli as Jefferson cruises to a 75-50 win to remain undefeated in American Division play.
Tonight was just a bounce back of last night. We lost the game we shouldn't have lost, so we came back out as a team, and we got a big win we needed.
It was a huge win. I mean, they're always a big rival for us, especially in basketball now, in every sport. So it was huge to come out here and get a big win after a rough week so far. So it's good to bounce back, especially like this.
It feels great, to come out and play a good team. They're 9-1. They're a great program. Coach Brennan, great coach. And it's a great job to come out here and get a dub by like 25, because we remembered last time we played them how painful that was. So we had to come out and get a W.
I'm just so proud of the kids. We've had a tough week. We lost a tough one to Del Barton and then a tough one to Pequannock. So coming here, to play one of our rivals, I was just so proud of the kids the way they bounced back. They were ready to play right from the beginning, and we jumped them.
Jefferson lost to Sparta in their first meeting in the Route 206 Challenge. They were out-rebounded. Tonight, not the case, and they put in one of their most impressive wins of the year.
This time, I would say we brought more energy early, and we came out to a good start, because last time we came out, they started out on a 10-0 run or something like that. We knew we couldn't let them do that again, so we made sure we came out strong, and we kept our foot on the gas the whole way.
They beat us in the Christmas tournament because they out-rebounded us, and they were up 19-9 at the end of the first quarter. They actually had as many offensive rebounds as we did defensive rebounds, so the focus was on getting to the backboards and rebounding, and I thought, Steve Bremen was a man tonight rebounding. I thought Matt Johnson did a real good job, too.
Falcons didn't come into this game flying high. They lost to Del Barton and Pequannock, but they came out tonight with a lot of energy, and it showed.
In December, we came out flat. We weren't shooting well. Tonight, we came out hot, and it was all about hustle, and that's what we did, and we won.
We just came out hot. I mean, both games, to be honest, we came out flat. We weren't ourselves, but this game, the energy, it was electric in here, so we took that, and we just kept rolling since the start.
We all just stayed together, after the loss. That was a tough loss, so we know we had to stay together. And if we stayed together, this is a great opportunity the very next night to bounce back. And I couldn't be happier for us.
What can you say about Matt Johnson? The third quarter he had was one for the ages, 17 points, 4 3-pointers. The sophomore was just on fire.
It was just my teammates getting me the ball. That's all it really was. I was just knocking it down for them.
He's a sophomore. He's learning, and he's just getting better and better every day. He's got that it factor. He doesn't get bothered by anything. You get on him, his demeanor doesn't change, He does great, his demeanor doesn't change. So I'm very excited to have him for the next couple years.
Stephen Bremen had another big night tonight. He led the way with 26 points, but he was impressed with Johnson as well.
Great job by Matt. I see a lot of sophomore year me in him, so I try to mentor him. He's going to be a great player for years to come, and I wish him the best after this year, and he's going to have a great rest of the season too.
The three-point shot is a big part of this Falcon attack, and tonight they were just on fire from beyond the arc.
We're just trying to share the ball between everyone, so try to get everyone's shots. We're trying to get everyone to shoot the ball equally. So just to get some people shooting, it gets the whole team going. It gives confidence in everyone else, and everyone's shooting and making their shots.
I tell them it's fool's gold. We live and die by it. We died last night by it. We didn't shoot well, but when we're on, we can be very dangerous. So it's about learning to get higher quality shots, but when we get rolling, sometimes I just got to let it fly.
Jefferson's now 3-0 in the American Division. They have wins over Sparta, Pope John, and Morris Hills. They finished the first half of the season against Mount Olive. Morris County seeding tournament's coming up. They hope to do very well from here on out.
We're just going to keep working and hoping to get some good wins.
We're good right now. For the conference 3-0, it's huge. We're just going to take what we did today and keep rolling.
It's an exciting group. We got a good senior class and a good junior class back-to-back, so we have to make some noise somewhere. So, I've been doing this a long time, and I'm just really excited with this group because hopefully we could do some things.
Pretty cool night. There was a Dunk for Disabilities night. They raised money for the Catholic Charities for the people with disabilities. And a kid hit a shot, the 3 shots, the layup, the foul shot, the 3-pointer, and the half-court shot. He won $10,000. So it was a great night overall. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on MugsMedia.com.
This President's Month, Nielsen Dodge is out to break all our sales records. We're ready to save you more than ever before.
Lease a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4 for just $169 a month.
From huge discounts to big cash for your trade to helping you get the credit you need, you're guaranteed to save today the Nielsen way. Plus, with every purchase, you'll drive away with a new big screen TV. Our biggest savings ever are happening all month at Nielsen Dodge.
Ram Truck Month.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use Pop Money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Welcome back to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. Well, the Morris County tournament is in full swing, both boys and girls, and one of the teams still alive is Hanover Park. A couple weeks ago, they took on Sparta at the Chiefs Classic at Apacon High School. Nice job by Mike Farrell. And Doug Ware and the gang went there and knocked off Sparta with a terrific win. Let's check out the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
First quarter action here at the Chiefs Classic at Apacon High School, and Sparta goes up 4-0 over Hanover Park. Watch Emily Dilger get it to Aaron Walsh, and the Spartans have the early lead. But Hanover Park comes back and ties it up here as the Hornets break the pressure, and it's Brielle Junda with the baseline J, and we are knotted at 4, and Sparta has a 9-7 lead after one quarter. Second quarter we go, and it's Ireland Kofer-Chesko with her first points of the season as the Pope John transfer hits the 3, and it's a 7-point lead, 14-7 Sparta. Hanover Park makes it a 3-point game here. Watch Kelsey Stites grab the board, and she's off to the races, and the Hornets are down 17-14. And Hanover Park ties it up here as the Hornets work the glass, and it's Kelsey Stites taking advantage with the three-pointer, and it's all knotted at 17. Then watch Stites attack the basket for the deuce, and Hanover Park has a 19-17 lead late in the second quarter, its first lead of the period. And then watch the Hornets work the ball to Cameron Coffey, who delivers the big tray before the buzzer, and Hanover Park comes back to take a 22-17 lead at the half. Big momentum shift there. We go to third quarter action, and Erin Scott of Sparta comes out firing as she knocks down the jumper to cut Hanover Park's lead to 4, 24-20. But watch Martina Wolf of Hanover Park roll to the basket after the good look from Kelsey Stites, and the Hornets go up by 6, 26-20 over the Spartans. Erin Scott had the hot hand in the third quarter for Sparta. Watch her hit the little runner in the lane, and Sparta's down by 1, 28-27. But it's Kelsey Stites with the nice take here, and Hanover Park would take a 30-27 lead into the fourth quarter. Stites had a terrific game. Watch her start the fourth with his long pull-up jumper, and it's 32-27 Hornets. Now watch Emily Dilger off the missed free throw go to the bank, and Sparta cuts its deficit to 3, 32-29. But Hanover Park comes through at the line as Megan Macaluso hits 2 here to help Hanover Park hold off Sparta 39-34.
I think we played really well as a team, and we knew coming out they were going to be big, and Dara coming in really helped tackle their size, but we had lots of assists and steals. We really came together today.
It took us a while to find our groove, and we knew it was going to be a 4-quarter game, and I think tonight everyone, our team just played together, and we finally clicked as a team, so it was a good win.
I think we just played really well as a team today. It was our first time where we've had a game where we really clicked as a group. I think it was a big win for us today.
We lost 7 seniors from last year's team, 4 starters. We were 6-2 coming into the game. We blew 2 fourth-quarter leads in the past that are 2 losses, and we accomplished a lot tonight. We went against a bigger team, more physical team, a very well-coached team, and you talk about size, but you also talk about heart, and this kind of shows what we're all about.
Hanover Park was down 7 twice in the second quarter, but finished the second quarter with a flourish, a 12-0 run. Cameron Coffey with a huge 3, and the Hornets had the lead that they never lost.
We heard Coach from the bench, get the last shot, and we practiced that a lot. And I think I just knew I had to take the shot, and I knew I had to make it.
Shooters got to shoot, and we knew that like if we give up in the second quarter, that pushes us into halftime. So we knew we had to come out strong, and we were really pumped up for the second quarter.
I think it was like we regained our composure, and then we got that three going, getting us momentum going into the second half. It's a really big deal because once we get in there, then we have like the dominant possession. We were down 7 or 9, I don't know, early, and we chipped away. And Cameron's been hitting big shots for us. She's worked really hard in her game over the last year, and she stepped into a big role. And to get the game even, and then to go up 3 or whatever we were at half was huge for us.
Hanover Park comes out and presses you from the beginning of the game to the end. But tonight, their half-court defense in the zone did not allow the bigger Spartans to get easy baskets, and that was huge.
I think it depended, and we relied on our talking because they were so big. We really had to communicate like where they were cutting and where they were posting up, where the shooters were. So our communication really helped that.
Really big, and we were playing more of a defensive post game, so we had to have our defense double down, and we knew that they were their main scorers, so that was what we were focusing on. I think the defense is just all down to effort. We all as a team worked really well together, and we work as a team, and we communicate so well because these teams are bigger than us and they're more athletic, but we can work together and like beat their strategy. We knew that we were outsized inside, so we kind of for the first time all year went with a bigger lineup, just the board. And we had to kind of mix and match our ball handling and our aggressiveness with our bigs. And, as the game went on, I got a better feel of what we needed to do. And in the second half, we did it. And then I think the biggest thing here mentally for us is getting over that hump in the fourth quarter. Because our 2 losses, we blew a 9-point fourth quarter lead, and we blew a 7-point fourth quarter lead. So getting over that was really huge against a great team like Sparta.
Kelsey Stites, one of the few returnees on this team, was the best player on the floor tonight. She was terrific in the second half and attacked the basket and helped Hanover Park get this victory.
The defenders that were guarding us were a lot bigger than us, so we took advantage of our speed. And since we opened up the 3-point game in the first half, the drive game was open more in the second.
Hanover Park had a great year last year, winning their section, getting to the state semifinals, but they graduated 7 seniors. This group wants to make a name for themselves, and they're well on their way as they beat a good Sparta team tonight, and they look forward to playing Mo Beard a second time in the Liberty Division.
We knew we were young coming in, inexperienced, but I feel like we had something to prove coming in. No one really thought we would be much, and that was our motivation, like proving it to everyone else that we could make a mark. This is going to be our big win going into counties and states. I think this is going to give us momentum going into like our Mo Beard games and our big conference games we have.
2 years ago, we didn't have any seniors, and then so it was kind of in the same boat. We're carrying 1 this year, and then last year we wound up winning the conference section and made a run into the states. It's kind of the reminiscent of that. Okay, we're mostly juniors, sophomores, sprinkled in with a couple of freshmen, and we'll pretty much have the same team next year. So we're getting thrown into the fire. We're learning from our mistakes, and as the year's progressing, you can see that we're pushing through that. So we're real excited about not only this year, but the years come.
What a year Hanover Park had last year, right? Winning that section title and just playing great. And Coach Ware, who got his 300th win last year, just keeps that program going and going, and they'll be a tough out come Morris County tournament time. We'll have more here on the Morris County Sports Beat right after these messages here on MugsMedia.com.
This President's Month, Nielsen Dodge is out to break all our sales records. We're ready to save you more than ever before.
Lease a new 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4 for just $169 a month.
From huge discounts to big cash for your trade to helping you get the credit you need, you're guaranteed to save today the Nielsen way. Plus, with every purchase, you'll drive away with a new big screen TV. Our biggest savings ever are happening all month at Nielsen Dodge.
Ram Truck Month.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Welcome back to the Morris County Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, as we come to you from the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram lot right off Route 10. And I want to thank Eric Nielsen and Bill Snoffer for what they do, supporting the positive stories we do about student athletes around the area. Please come down, check out their selection, check out their Facebook page, Instagram, all social media, find out what's going on, and all the great deals. Like we said, February, there'll be some great deals with President's Day weekend. It's now time for Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey Live Well Tip of the Week.
Hi, I'm Rehan Shamim. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. I work with athletes of all ages, from children and adolescents through high school and college, and even to the weekend warrior population. These are people who like to stay active, they like to engage in sports, they like to do exercise, they might like the aspect of staying in good shape. They might like the team and camaraderie aspect of it.
My name is Lara Carlson. We are at Central Park of Morris, and there's kickball going on tonight. So I work for the organization Jersey Club Sports, and we run a league. It's almost every night of the week there's a different league going on, and tonight it's kickball and sand volleyball. So some people do come and warm up and they take it seriously, but then there are others who don't, and we see some really serious injuries. So, you know, it would be nice to see more people come and warm up. Some people show up literally at 6:30 when the game starts, and they leave as soon as it ends. There's no warm up or cool down. And you know, I'm an athlete myself. I played sports in college, and I know the importance of warming up and cooling down. And sometimes people get hurt because of it.
Because they're not dedicating their full time to keeping their muscles strengthened and stretched and appropriately worked out, when they do put in 100% effort on those weekend sporting activities, it might be a sudden change from what their muscles are normally used to. If you're a weekend warrior, you like to go out on the weekends, softball, kickball, volleyball, whatever it may be, you just have to keep in mind what are the specific demands of your sport and what can you do to prevent injuries in those sports.
You'd be surprised because you think like, okay, this is fun, it's co-ed sports, but someone tore their Achilles on the first day of one of the opening kickball seasons. He was out for the rest of the season. I've seen like really serious injuries, people sand volleyball, spraining their ankles, just coming down, you know, people have torn their ACLs.
For many athletes, athletic trainers are very important in helping us take care of the athletes in terms of both injury prevention and treatment. For high school athletes, most high schools do have athletic training staff, and the athletes will have access to them as they need on a daily basis. As you get into the higher levels of sport, including college and professional, that access becomes even more intense. Unfortunately, for the weekend warriors, they don't necessarily have this kind of access. When they get injured, they don't know where to go. They don't have a point person that they can talk to about how serious is this kind of thing, and what do I need to do? Who do I need to see? What further treatment should I be getting? And that's why we're here. Our job is to make sure that anybody who comes in will get that kind of evaluation and has that access.
I think a partnership with the Orthopedic Institute would be phenomenal for this organization. Jersey Club Sports is huge, and there's so many different members. And again, there's some people who have never played sports in their entire life, and they're doing this purely because it's social and it's fun. But I think everyone from, you know, the athlete to the non-athlete they need to know properly, you know, how to warm up or what they should do when they have an injury, and likewise for the staff.
As sports medicine physicians, we love sports and we love athletes. We love being part of a team, and we take that team approach towards taking care of our athletes. That involves treatment with us, our physician's assistants, our physical therapists, our athletic trainers. All of us work together to make sure our athletes stay out on the field. We like to keep our athletes healthy, and a good injury prevention program can do that. If things don't go as planned and something happens, we do our best to make them get back to the sports that they love as quickly as possible.
All right, folks, we say it every week, from diagnosis to treatment to surgery to rehab. It's the Orthopedic Institute in New Jersey, locations throughout the area. Please check them out. We want to thank them for all they do for Muggs Media, they believe in the positive student stories about the student athletes here in the area. Well, that's going to wrap up this special edition of the Sports Beat. Hope you enjoyed it as we honor the fall winners from this past fall, all the great teams. And again, want to thank Eric Nielsen and Bill Snoffer for letting us have the banquet here, sponsoring these awards here in Morris County. We can't thank them enough for what they do for us here at Muggs Media. And folks, stay tuned. Keep checking MuggsMedia.com, as well as highlights from hockey, boys basketball, girls basketball, wrestling, as the 2017-2018 winter season kicks into full gear. So I hope everyone enjoys their holidays. We'll see you again soon here on MuggsMedia.com.